Okay, so I know you guys have heard me post about these kind of dressings and stuff before. This is pretty low calorie, so it's about 1.5 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 0.1 gram of protein per a tablespoon, which is 15 mil. So what I actually do is I water it down. So I'll get an empty container like this, and I will pretty much like fill this up halfway, fill the other half with water, shake it up, and then that's how I really reduce the amount of calories and pretty much get the same product, right? And can spread it over my salads, because I don't like to track these minute little tiny stupid things here. Like, what is this? 20 calories per tablespoon. So I water it down a couple times. It's gonna be like 5 calories per tablespoon. And I'm using maybe like 2 of those on a salad a day. So, you know, that's like 10 calories. Like, if you really have to track 10 calories, and that's what's causing you guys not to lose body fat, there's a bigger issue at hand. So I don't like to track silly little things like that. So that's how I do it. I just water it down and make it very low calorie. It's Wednesday now. It's about midday, 12 o'clock. Did my work in the morning, did all my emails, client check-ins, working on some new client programs. Me and Dylan are gonna go for a bike ride now, a long ride. Last week we did about 22K or so to the east down to Woodbine Beach and back, and I think we're gonna go to the west today, so let's go down, grab the bike, and meet Dylan outside. So we're just heading down to P3. That's where I keep my bike. Got the outfit on, little leg flex, ready to go. So luckily I got a big ass corner parking spot, and around the corner I just put my bikes here. This is my new bike, the blue one here. She's a beast. All right, Dylan's here now, ready to go. We're gonna go east again, and then instead of going, continuing east down to like Woodbine Beach, we're gonna go up towards the Don River and up the DVB kind of, and see how far we get. Holy, just got back. So we went all the way from about Bathurst, all the way east into the DVP, up the DVP. It's called the Lower Don Trail. And then we went all the way up to Pottery Road, cut to Bayview, and then all the way back down Bayview, back through the Distillery District, and then back to Bathurst. We were gone for a good like 2 hours, but we stopped at the bike store to get bells for our bikes, because you need bells. Bells are legal, so. Post bike ride life, pretty tired. Did some work when I got back. Franco, hey, look, this way. This is what you gotta deal with when you have a needy Siamese cat. Franklin, look. People are probably like, bro, more Franco content. Everybody loves Franco. What's up, everybody? Thursday, we're gonna do another day of eating today, because Saturday I changed my diet. I not only changed the amount of food that I was eating, I also changed a lot of the food sources. So we're gonna show you guys what's been going on and what my diet is now. Super plain, but this is the way I like to eat. Straight up bro, bodybuilding style diet. And the progress has been pretty good this week. Definitely not pushing the fat loss too hard, but my body is looking better. I'm seeing a lot more fullness, and I feel like I'm actually growing too. And you know what? Like, yes, this is an 8-week challenge, and I do want to get considerably leaner by the end of it, and I will be. But the whole thing for me, guys, I'm probably not in the same situation as you guys. I just want to get a little bit leaner, maybe like 10 pounds of body fat off, and I want to be able to sustain that. So I don't want to like slash my calories right down, because typically in the past when I do that, there's going to be kind of a rebound effect, right? So I'm going nice and slow. I'm taking my time, because I want this to be a sustainable long-term thing, and I just know the way my body is, and it needs a lot of food, and I want my body to retain a lot of muscle too. So it's not just about fat loss for me, it's about retaining and maybe even building some muscle and like looking better by the end of this. So I'm not just trying to look leaner by the end of this. I want my physique to be better, like look like I grew and got a little bit leaner. Okay guys, so let's get into the diet. So every time I finish a package of food from Protein Chefs, I put it on the floor, and then Franco gets to lick all the chicken juices clean, and I usually put in a piece of chicken for him. So he's eating good, man. Franco, you eating good? right, there we have it. So we have 5 egg whites, 1 whole egg, 100 grams of chicken, and we have 45 grams of oats, 75 grams of blueberries, some cinnamon and sea salt on there, and I'm gonna throw some sugar-free ketchup on the eggs. Left-handed, just like that. Boom. Just got back from training at Dylan's. Great workout, great upper body workouts. And now we're gonna do meal 2. So this is my post-workout meal. I do this meal twice a day, and it's just oats, whey protein, and berries. But what I'm gonna do is make protein ice cream. So it's the same ingredients. You basically just add a bunch of ice and blend the shit out of it with very minimal fluid, and it turns into like a very thick consistency that you can have as ice cream. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now. Are in. This is the trick. You want to only use as much water as you need. So we're just going to do just a little bit. And then as it goes, if it's not turning up fast enough or it's having too much trouble, then we'll add just a little bit of water in at a time. And we're going to blend this for a long time. This is also the Ninja blender. This is by far the best blender. Better than the Vitamix, better than anything else, and it's cheaper too. By far the best blender I've ever had. I highly recommend it. So you can see with very minimal water, it's gonna take a while to blend up, and some stuff is gonna get stuck around the outside. So take a spatula, and we're just gonna go in here, and we're gonna push the sides in. Protein ice cream is not like a revolutionary thing. People have been doing it for a long time. But you'll notice I don't put anything else in here, guys. You don't need anything else. All this like xanthan gum and Jello packets and Walden Farms sugar-free, calorie-free fucking bullshit syrup. That's fucking gross, man. None of that's good for your body. And I don't care what anybody says. All those chemicals and bullshit, fuck that shit, man. Like if you need to eat shit like that, seriously, like you shouldn't be a bodybuilder, right? Eat good food that's good for your body. Don't eat artificial bullshit. So you guys are gonna see this is all you really need, and the key here is just like taking a long time to blend it up and a lot of ice. That's the key, and it makes it just like ice cream. You don't need all this other added bullshit. Finished up, super thick, not going anywhere. You can do the Dairy Queen thing, whatever. And we're all done. Looks real good. Little taste test for the people, because some people out there get off by looking at other people eating. So let's try not to spill. Blueberries. Oh yeah. Okay guys, we're gonna prepare meals 3, 5, and 6 all at once right now, because they're very similar meals. The way I prep them is kind of the same, and it's gonna save a lot of time, right? So if you guys have meals like that, you should definitely prepare them all at once to save some time. So with each meal, I'm gonna have a bed of lettuce, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bed of lettuce and the vegetables in there first, and then I'm gonna put the rice and the meats on top of it. So I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I don't count the calories from these vegetables. It's just lettuce, a little bit of cucumber, a sprinkle of carrots, and a little bit of onion. Realistically, not a lot of calories, and I have them every day, so they're a constant in the diet, so I don't track them. Have all the veggies in place in the meals. We're going to add rice to each one of these meals. We have some pre-cooked jasmine rice here, and I'm doing 150 grams cooked with each of these last 3 meals. Okay, rice is in there, ready to go. Now we have 2 of these meals have chicken breast. One of them has steak. 200 grams chicken breast, 200 grams steak, 2 meals, 1 meal. Both from Protein Chefs. Protein Chefs also has the grass-fed flat iron steak now. Okay guys, so that's meals 3, 5, and 6, prepped, ready to go. Took me about 20 minutes to do as I was filming, not a lot of time. So these are the sauces, condiments that I use. Watered down, creamy cucumber. You guys saw that earlier in the video. I watered that down, sugar-free ketchup, some mustard, and I always put sea salt and pepper on all my meals too. And I might not use condiments on any of them, but those are the condiments that I do use sparingly. And like I said in a previous video, I don't track these condiments. They're all very low-calorie condiments, and I don't feel like tracking 3-4 calories at a time. That's not needed. So I finished up cooking and cleaning all the dishes, and we got Franco sitting in the sink. I think my cat's broken. Franco, what are you doing? He's obsessed with the tap and the water. But I think he's broken. Is anybody else's cat broken? Franco. Okay guys, so this was supposed to be my meal 4, and this is the same meal that I had for meal 2. It's the protein ice cream, and sometimes I have it just as oats, and then I put the whey in it and the berries in it, and sometimes I have it in a shake, and then sometimes I make protein ice cream. So, but what I forgot to add earlier, which I'm doing right now, is I add in a scoop of this, which this is Fiberlize. It's a fiber supplement, great supplement, and it actually does help make it thicker. And I usually take a scoop of this before bed anyway, so I just put it in there, and it's great. And you know, I didn't take the label off because it's not a MuscleTech thing. MuscleTech doesn't sell a fiber supplement, so I can talk about another fiber supplement. Not a big deal, right? Yeah, that Fiberlize is a great supplement that I have a lot of clients take. It really helps with just being perfectly regular, man. Like I don't like a lot of those other psyllium husk fibers and those fibers out there. I forget what it's called. I used to take it. Oh, Metamucil. I used to take it. But this stuff works better than anything, man. Dave Palumbo puts out great products. So throw some Fiberlize in there and it's gonna make it even thicker. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's just like, it's like legit ice cream, like holding its shape. All right, it's early Saturday morning. I gotta go help a friend move in Bowmanville to a new house, but first, let's do the weigh-in and the checking pics. All right, let's get this going. Come on. There we go. 254.8. We are down a bunch.
Strangers, believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, neath the pale moon, loving's for the fools. Baby, beware of my body. I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf, I'm a lone wolf, I'm a lone wolf, I'm a lone wolf, creeping through the shadows and the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows, I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed, my heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a one touch from you, and I was hooked, and like an addict, I can't get enough. Can't be away, take me away. You're on the hunt, I'll be your prey. I'll be your. I was hooked, and like an addict, I can't get enough. Can't be away, take me away. You're on the hunt, I'll be your prey. I'll be your prey. I'm a prisoner, I won't break free. Gotta get a handle on me, discipline me.
Okay, so just got back from that arm workout. As you guys can see, the progress is pretty good this week. I made a lot of fat loss progress. My body's looking a lot better. And you know what the funny thing is? I dropped 5 pounds about that the first week. The whole second week, I didn't drop any weight. I was stuck at like 259, 260. And yeah, it is what it is. This last week, I dropped like another 5 pounds. So this is why you just have to trust the process, and just keep working the plan, guys, okay? Things aren't gonna happen every day. Like, you're not gonna see changes in your body every day. So keep working the plan, keep doing what your coach is telling you, and the results will come. Fat loss and body composition isn't a linear path. It's not a linear path. It's up, down, and then, you go from here and you end up here, right? It's not a straight path. So just keep working the plan. You gotta have trust and belief in what you are doing. If you guys are questioning what your coach is doing or your plan, you're fucking it up. Trust and believe in the process, and the results will come. Just keep working hard. Keep working hard, guys. That's it. Put in the work. So you guys just saw the arm workout. Really good arm workout. I think because I dropped so much weight the last couple days, I'm probably going to do a high day, add in some extra food. I don't know if it's going to be on this video or the next video, but I'll show you guys everything as we go, obviously.